Hey, hey. Hey, Chantel. How are you? Thank you for chiming in. Okay. Melanie popping, yes, with the dollar signs. Woo woo. Okay, so drop those dollar signs if you are watching. I appreciate that. Um, Let me check. I'm always fighting with this Facebook to see if it's showing on my page. And I don't ever see it on here, but that's okay. The message will still be brought. Okay. All right, let me check really quick. Do I see it? I see it. Let me share it with my people on my other page so they can see it. All right, 1 second. Hold on. Okay, all right. Hey, everybody. Yay. Hey, Dwight. I was waiting on you, Dwight. I knew you were coming. Hold on. Sorry. Let me turn this on. Whew. Okay, I always get so nervous before I come on here, and I do not know why. But Dwight says the dollar sign doesn't mean nothing. No, we're gonna keep putting dollar signs because I'm always trying to talk about money. And tonight, hopefully, let me get my little chair in the background or what. I love my little can't sit in a chair. Y'all know how y'all got that furniture at your grandma's house. I got the plastic on it that you can't sit in. That's the one. You just will keep on walking by. Don't even sit in it. All right. So anyway, drop those dollar signs because we're about making money. And tonight, since we cannot talk about what's going on in the world because I don't know, and I know y'all don't know, we're gonna talk about how we can put Christmas on credit. All right. So let me go through and say my hellos to everybody. Val Durden, hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Of course, Dwight, you know I already said hello to you. Hey, Michelle, thank you for dropping those dollar signs. Be unique, thank you for tuning in. Marina, I appreciate you. And thank you, Melanie Poppin, for reminding me. Also, if you're watching, please share this, okay? Credit. Since this economy is like, okay, although if you have stocks in the stock market, if you have any virtual currency or any of those things that you are playing around in, you'll notice the stock market and all those things are doing great. People are still going hungry. They don't have things. So I just wanted to show y'all a couple things that I found. And I don't know if you saw my little quick advertisement. I am so busy during the times I don't get a chance to advertise you guys, but I am going to show you how to get $6,500 in credit to buy items for Christmas with no credit check, no employment check, and some of them, not all, reports to the credit bureaus. Okay, so to me, y'all know if I find a gem, I gotta pass it on to y'all. So I'm passing it on. All right. Hey, Macy Bell, thank you, girl. This is one of our proud emergency essential people. So Macy, we just want to say thank you very much for being out there and putting yourself out there on the front line. All right. I see Al in here. Hey, Al, thank you for tuning in. Give me your information. I want to share it with people so they can listen to your radio show. And I see Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte, for tuning in. All right. So I have to click off of the screen and do a screen share so I can show you where to go. So I already went and pulled up all the places we're going to go so that you can apply for this credit. So if you have any questions, please put them below, even while I'm giving you this tour, because I'm not going to be able to see them, but I will be able to answer them when we get back to them. So give me just a second. I'm going to do my screen share. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to, which one do I want to go to first? Give me a second, y'all. All right. I'm going to show this one. And let me get back to the screen with y'all. And let me take myself Okay, so that's where we're gonna go to get these cards. So all of the cards that they have listed, I already did the math. In total, it's gonna be $6,500, and all you have to do is apply for them. Now, let me tell you why I say they're horrible. They're horrible because the interest rates are high. They're horrible because you have to pay a monthly fee. But I suggested these because this is the end of the year. You can buy items for your home. You could buy gifts. They do have some things on there. Some things are slightly overpriced. I will not lie. Okay. They have, you also can only buy from the store that they give you. So you got, okay. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Wait a minute. Let me check. So you guys couldn't hear me when I was on the different screen? Let me know before I continue. I'm going to wait on you guys. Just let me know if you guys could not hear me, because I want to make sure you're getting the information that I'm giving. So when I was on the other screen, you could not hear me, right? Okay. So I got to figure out why. So it's not muted. Huh. Hold on. No, that's not muted. All right. So let me go to the switch. All right. So before I switch back to the screen, it doesn't matter because I don't have to show you. I can let you guys go to that website. So the downside of it is you have to shop from the store that they give you, right? So they have their own store. Okay. So it's a catalog card, meaning it's one of those, you guys know how you get those things in the mail from 7th Avenue and all of those, companies that come and sell you things through the mail, Montgomery Ward. If you guys are familiar with that, this is the same type of program. The only difference is you do this online and they have higher limits, right? So since it's the end of the year, we're getting ready to roll into tax time. This is why I suggested them, because some people are short on their money. So a person who plans, who thinks ahead and says, I can go and use these cards, get my Christmas items, get whatever items it is that I need to get out of the way. I'll make the minimum payment for the next January, February, March. By March, your tax return will be in, and you can pay it back with your tax return, right? So the great part about it is, even though the interest rate is horrible, you're only going to be hit with it for the 3 months that you're carrying the limit. But you also are able to take the pressure off of yourselves, especially now during this pandemic season. A lot of people don't have any money. What are you going to use to go shopping with? Well, you can go and use these cards. And like I said, in total, it is $6,500. All right. So I'm still on the regular screen. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me now, because I think my messages are coming in slower. So it's saying that I have no sound, but can you guys hear me now? Just want to check to make sure you can. So all I need is one yes, and then I'm gonna move on. So I'm just waiting for the messages to come in. So you guys are probably putting them in, but again, these come in slow. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, Shaquille. Hey, Shaquille, I appreciate it. Okay, so that is how we're gonna do the $6,500. Now, I hate that you guys can't hear me when I'm on the other screen, and I don't know why. So I'm kind of afraid to click over. I'm gonna try something. Let me see this. Hold on one second, guys. Let me see if this will work. Check. Huh. Okay, so double screen. Can you hear me on the double screen? Uh-oh. All right, leave us up. All right, thank y'all. All right, so let me move on really fast. Let me get to the first one. All right. Goodness, I always got to keep clicking back and forth, so y'all got to hold on. This is a lot of dang on clicking. So give me a chance to change the video because this is not the screen we want to see anymore. Oh, just get on my, you know what. Okay, 1 second, and we're going to add another screen, and we're gonna go here. We're gonna add this one. And we're gonna go side by side. All right. So this one here is the Freedom Card. Okay. What I do like about it is it does give you the $500. Okay. So again, the $500 will probably be eaten up fast because you can spend $500 quickly, especially if you're trying to buy stuff for your children. I know how that is. But the good thing about the Freedom Card, and I think it's like 3 other ones, these do report to one bureau. So they report to TransUnion. Okay. So that's one good thing. So you can go and apply for that. You can use that 500, but here are 3 other things that you can take benefit of with these cards. Okay. One is they give you 40% off on prescriptions. So I know there are probably a lot of us getting prescriptions filled. So you can at least take advantage of that coupon that you get to use when you sign up with these companies. You also get roadside assistance. Okay, so it's like their version of a AAA. You get to use it up to 3 times. This is the holiday season. You know, anything can happen. People drink and drive. So it is very good to at least know that if something happens, you have roadside assistance. You blow out a tire, whatever. And the third thing is, and I don't want to tell you something wrong. So give me a second to go look at it. Where did I put it? It doesn't even matter. I get back to it and I'll tell you what's the third thing. So those are the 2 biggest things that I do like about it. And you can add your children. So if they're driving and sharing the same car, you can add them onto the roadside assistance that they have so that they have coverage too. Okay, so they only put coverage on the individual that is actually on the card. Okay, so if you want to use this for your kids, you could do that. Now remember, this is only $500, not that much, but it's okay. We got more. Okay, so that one is $500. That's the Freedom Gold Card. Remember, this no employment check, no credit check is guaranteed approval. It's a little high on the interest side, but we're going to have these paid off with our tax dollars. Okay, that is what we're planning to do. So that's the plan going forward. All right, so let me turn this one off. And I'm going to open up the other one because I know you guys are probably going to have questions. And if you do, please ask. Okay. Okay. This one is the next. Oh, shoot. Okay. Next Millennium Card, this one is $1,000. Okay, this one does not report to the bureau. The 3 on here that are $1,000 each, they do not report to the bureau, but it doesn't really matter. The ones that are the $500 ones, they do report to the bureau, but they're only going to hit one credit bureau, which is TransUnion. So your scores are probably already awkward looking. They're going to be awkward looking anyway. So the fact that these don't report really don't matter because only one bureau is getting hit anyway with these companies. But again, catalog card, high interest rate, all of that, but it does give you the $1,000. Okay, so right now we're at $1,500. And if you're watching and you know somebody that could use this, share it just because, hey, we're going to put $6,500 in somebody's pocket. I didn't even see Salvation Army even having the programs to even allow people to add their kids to the program so that they can get toys this year. So this is just my way of saying, hey, there is some money out there. We might have to, finagle a little bit and do a couple things. This is one unorthodox way to get it. But hey, it's $6,500. And if I gave you $6,500 and you were in Walmart and I said, buy something, I am absolutely sure you would find a way to spend it. I know I would. Okay. What about you? All right. So let me go to the next one. All right. Okay. So we're at 1,500. Did we do Freedom Gold? No, we did Freedom Gold. We didn't do Horizon Gold. Okay. So here goes another one. Okay, so this is Horizon Gold. This is $500. A lot of you probably are familiar with this. This is the one that I see normally in people's credit report. Why? Because they didn't pay it. Now, the same way it reports only on TransUnion. If you pay it, it's only going to report on TransUnion if you don't pay it. Okay, so I only really see it on TransUnion when individuals are not or have not paid their bill. So if you ask me if they report, absolutely yes. But this is another $500. Again, no credit check, none of that. So we're at $2,000 right here. Okay, so far we're at $2,000. Same rules apply, and you can apply for these all on the same website. You can apply for them all at the same time. Nothing changes, nothing different. Okay. Okay, let me move on. Okay, Sherilyn Dixon, yes, it is. The $6,500 is with multiple cards, unfortunately, but the good thing is the majority of all of these places all allow you to make purchases from the same catalog, or shall I say online retail store. So even though it's multiple, you're probably going to, I'm sure their offices are right next to each other. It's probably all in the same building also, because these cards are usually always packaged together as a group versus individually. But the biggest known one is the one I had just shown, that was Horizon Gold Card. So, okay. Thank you, Raven, for answering that for her. I appreciate it. All right. We're at 2,000. Let me just show you the rest really fast. We got Net First Platinum. Okay, hold on. Okay, Net First Platinum. This is another $500 card. Reports to TransUnion. Same rules apply. Nothing different. No credit check. None of that. You can get to it right from the same marketprosource.com link that I put up in the beginning. Again, it's Market ProSource, MARKET ProSource, PROSOURCE. Hold on one second. Let me click so I can make sure that I'm telling you the right thing. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn off a few of these that we've already looked at. So, and I'm going to make sure that I'm giving you the right website. And that one is, where are you? Man, it's like a ton of these on my screen right now. Yeah, marketprosource.com. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's the website, marketprosource.com, and you can go and get those cards, okay? Let me show you I think it's like 3 left, and then I'll be done with this. So we went, okay, so we have Merit Platinum. Okay, this is another $500 card. So what you'll notice is the trend is if it is a $500 card, it reports to the bureaus. If it's $1,000 or more, it does not. Okay, so and you'll see same rules apply. If you can see it here on the screen, it's telling you they report to the bureau, no credit check, no employment check, none of that. Okay. And Sierra Clark, this is a good question. Thank you, ma'am. Is there a certain credit score you need? No, absolutely not. That is exactly why I put these up here, because it's for anybody. If you got good credit, if you got bad credit. Now, most people who have good credit wouldn't use these because they're taxing. Okay. When I say taxing, yes, it's overpriced. Yes, it's high interest. Yes, they charge a monthly fee. But again, if you're only going to keep these open for at least the next 90 days until you get your tax return, I think you're going to be fine. It's no different if you went to a 90-day. What are those companies that do you can pay it in 90 days and it's paid off? All right. So to me, it's no different than what a lot of furniture companies offer. This is just different. The website again is Market, MARKET, PRO source, SOURCE.com, marketprosource.com. That is where you can go and just apply for all of those cards. And again, there is no credit check, so your score doesn't matter. The only thing they really care about is, do you have a bank account so that they can get paid. So I don't know. I'm not sure if you link your bank account or if you pay with a debit card. You'll see when you fill out the application, but I believe that's the only thing that they asked for. So Vanna, I hope you got that, but it's marketprosource.com. All right. So let me get to the last. Let me get to the last two. We got all right. This is another $1,000 card here. Bam. Okay. This is $1,000 card. So you can go here. Like I said, just get apply. You get your approval right after you do it. Boom. And then you can go shopping. Now, before you ask, no, this is not a MasterCard. This is not a Visa card. This is none of those type of cards that have any type of major credit card logo. These are just catalog cards, meaning you can only buy from the store that they choose. And usually these cards are for people with bad credit, right? But we're not going to put ourselves in the category of having bad credit. We're just saying that we're smart and we're planning our Christmas and we're going to pay our Christmas debts off with our tax return. Now, I'm not telling you go out and spend the whole $6,500. If you choose, that is on you. But I would like to see you spend responsibly, get what you need, and then just pay it off at Christmas time, at tax time, and then you wiped out your bill, period, okay? So I think, let me go. I don't know if anybody's been doing the math. Dwight, have you been doing the math? You're always my little sidekick without me knowing. So let me know if you've been doing the math on where I am on the card. I think we have one $1,000 card left, and I believe that one is Next Millennium or Unique. I don't remember doing Unique Platinum. Did I do Unique Platinum? I don't know. But here is another $1,000 card here. So you guys are starting to get the point of what I mean about buying and getting these catalog cards and getting things. I'm not gonna lie, I saw let me type this in the chat box so y'all can see. So if you want to see what the website is, I am typing it right now, marketprosource.com. All you got to do is click and go there and apply. So, all right. So Sierra asked, does Chime work? And already somebody knows. Bam. Sharon Johnson says no. Thank you, Sharon Johnson. I appreciate that. Okay. So awesome. And let me see. Shout out. Thank you. You guys can't watch this live again. I appreciate it. But see, we want y'all to share it so we can keep on. I can continue doing this and reach more people, right? So we're just trying to put money in people's pocket for Christmas time, right? Okay. We don't have the Salvation Army and all them places going out and delivering Christmas gifts. I am seeing too many of them offer to be able to do that this year. Okay, this year has been horrible. So this is one way to end on a high note. Okay, you can get furniture off of there. Sometimes they have furniture, phones, electronics, all kind of stuff. Okay, so just register, go sign up, and I don't even have to go through every single one of them, but you get it. Okay, there is another one, but I'm not going to go to their website, but this is what I'll tell you to do, and I'm just going to put it down here in the chat box. Okay. So I don't know if this is their website. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I found a way that you can shop at all the major retail stores doing the same thing through a finance company called Progressive Finance. Okay, so hello, Zig. Peace to you too. Thank you very much. Okay, so Progressive Finance. And I did put that in the chat box already, so you guys can go and look. You actually probably can go to progressivefinance.com, but I actually went and saw it for myself. You can shop at Best Buy through them. You can shop at Big Lots through them. A lot of the other large retail stores. You can also, if you're approved, you can take that line of credit that you get with them to furniture stores if you're trying to get furniture or TVs or whatever. Their program is much like the catalog cards. They don't run a credit check. It is high interest, so I don't recommend you do it for a long period of time. But people with bad credit who are stuck during this season with no options, I wanted to be able to give you some, okay? So again, if you did not get that, it's called Progressive Finance. And what I like about them is if you're approved with them, you can take that and go and shop at different places, okay? So you can look to see all of the retailers that they service, and you can shop just like everybody else with good credit and everybody else with credit cards. So that's really all I was trying to do, is just put you on a little game, show you that some people really are out there faking it till they make it, but they smart about it. And that's how I want you guys to be, because everybody just not gonna be good or wise with money, but you can learn some tricks to learn how you can be, okay? And once you pay these cards off, you cut them and you close them. You don't use them again, but what you do is whenever you run into a tight situation, guess what you can do? You can always just apply, open them up, and use them again to get you out of a tight situation. You don't want to keep them open monthly because they do charge you the $24.99, I believe it's some are $19 or whatever it is a month. You don't want to keep paying that over and over. That's a bill you don't need. So once you've paid them off, close them so that you're not making any more payments to them, letting them get rich off of you. And then you just only open them up again when you need them. So that was me trying to show you guys how to put $6,500 in your pocket for the holidays. Okay. All right. Dwight says, I feel it's Christmas season shipping tonight. Absolutely. 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 And he says, I'm looking for a TV game. Some places do allow you to get TVs if they have it for sale, but also, Dwight, you can do the progressive financing and or progressive leasing. Let me change that, y'all. I put the wrong information. It's progressive leasing. My bad. That's what it is. Progressive leasing. You can go there and get the information and apply and sign up. Okay. And the last thing I want to discuss, and this is not going to be for everybody, but I am encouraging everyone to, if you have a charge on your record that you don't want anybody to know and you qualify for a seal, 2021 is the year to do it, okay? So it costs less than $100, especially if you live in Florida. So why would you allow people in your business when you've been adjudicated, you've been cleared? I mean, there's no charges brought. Why do you still want that on your record, even if you didn't get charged? I mean, I wouldn't. Do you want anybody knowing about your business? Absolutely not. Okay. So really quick, because I know some people are confused about the difference between a seal and expunge. So I'm just going to go over that really fast. And then if y'all have any questions or anything about credit or whatever, just ask. Okay. So there's a seal and then there's an expunge. Okay. A seal is usually the simplest, most basic, and probably will be the one that most people would prefer you do, because with a seal, all you're doing is sealing your record, meaning whatever that charge, and you can only do one charge, you're going to seal that charge so that nobody sees it when they pull your record. Okay. Now, if you happen to go and apply for a security clearance, depending on that security level of clearance, that seal might not hold up. Okay. There are going to be some entities that still have the right to unseal your record and view it. Okay, but it is not for public consumption, meaning it's not public record. All right. So if I were to type in you guys' name or something in your clerk of court's website, if you have a charge, even if you were not charged or charges were dropped, I will still be able to see that you were charged. Okay. So I was just having this conversation with my friends, and I said that if you have a felony, and even if that felony did not stick, right? Why would you want to keep it on your record? If someone's trying to look at you for a job, you don't want them to ask all these questions or start to look at you sideways because your record says something you don't want it to. Okay. How many of you have old stuff on your record that you need to clean off that you have not? Okay. There's some people that need to do it and don't even know they need to do it. And they think just because, well, I've still been getting jobs. Great. That doesn't mean people need to know your business. Okay. So seal is probably going to be the one you're going to need to do. That's the most common. Now, if you want something expunged, that means it actually has to go up to the governor. Okay. That's a much harder one to get. You have to have letters of recommendation. These are going to be usually from some political individuals, prominent individuals, people who are well known. It could be, pastors. It has to be like, a high level, someone with a name that carries a name to vouch for you. And I think you have to have like 3 letters or a certain amount of letters you have to have in those recommendations, and you send it up to the governor's office with you explaining your story and the whole 9, and they choose if they're going to expunge your record, and it takes a while. And it doesn't mean that it will or it won't happen. Usually you have to get an attorney for that. But a lot of people don't care to do that because it's a much harder. Most people usually just do the seal. All right. It's not much required. You just fill out an application, you send in your fingerprints, and you pay them. That's it. Okay. Some states may be different, but that is the gist of how it works. All right. So in 2021, okay, because we done figured out how to get rid of, we got through Christmas tonight on the 6,500. Now we're going back to the parents. And if there's something you need to do that you didn't do for yourself, make sure you look into doing that in 21. Okay. So I'm going to see if you guys have any questions for me before I sign off here. Anybody have any questions about anything? What do you guys think? Who do y'all think the president is, huh? Do we even know? I don't know if I know. I don't know if you guys know. But I'm going to wait to see if you guys drop any questions here. And also, if you haven't watched my video, I just posted a video on how I make money in my sleep by what we call passive income. So if you guys want to learn about passive income, how you can make some side money, I just posted a video. If you need the link and you can't find it, then all you got to do is inbox me and I will send that your way. But I do not see any questions coming in, which is cool. That's great. That means I gave y'all all the stuff that y'all needed tonight, which is awesome. So if y'all don't have anything else for me, I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, somebody came in with a question right before I was getting ready to go. It says, which third-party credit bureau deals with bill pay from banks? How would I dispute that? If you're having an issue with banks, meaning you have a bank account that is closed and you did not pay them, they usually do not report this to the 3 credit bureaus. They do not. They usually report them to the banking credit bureaus, which is early warning systems, check systems, and early warning system, check systems, and it's another one. It's 3. I have to think. If you can send me a golly, now you're gonna make me go through my phone and I don't feel like pulling it out. Telecheck. That's it. Telecheck, early warning systems, and check systems. Those are the places that bank information is reported. So if you guys don't know, you should be requesting a credit report from them. You can get a credit report from them annually for free. All you got to do is go to their website and request it. A lot of people don't even know that there is 50 credit bureaus there. The 3 you know about is Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, but there's like way more than that. And they all deal with different information. So Miss Jenna, if you like to, and yes, I still have your email and I am going to respond to it. I promise I'm gonna do it either tonight or tomorrow, okay? I will send you the information. Just send me another email and I'll send you those 3 bureaus and you can go and pull your credit report from them, okay? And it says, what would be the reasons to be effectively getting things deleted? That is a very difficult question. That is based off of individual situations. And that's going to be based off of what your credit report, that banking report is going to say. That banking report could come back and just say that it was closed because fraudulent activity, or it was closed because you reached the overdraft limit. So we can't even base our dispute until you know why they reported you to the credit bureau in the first place, okay? So I hope I answered your question. Yeah. All right. So Helena Moss, is that only for the Florida area? No, the expunge and seal, that's for, you can do that. I just wanted to, I'm trying to encourage people to be proactive and take care of these things that we need to take care of. And a lot of people are around here with records and they don't need to have everybody knowing that they had one. Okay. All right. So any update with the check rent extended? So every county should have some money, okay? Every county. And if you're not sure if your county has money, all you got to do is type in your county and put in CARES Act next to it. So if you live in Clay County, you will put Clay County CARES Act. And Google will show you or pull up anything with your county and CARES Act, and you can contact your local county or whoever that person is in charge of that money and get you some. Also, I'm always going to, and let me go back over here to my thing, because y'all know I always have to drop my my info. Boom. Rental help, y'all. This is more than rental help. This I use, okay? And I use because I just want to keep my mom informed of what's going on in her area. So all you got to do is text your zip code to this. And this is not for just Florida. This is everywhere in the US because this is United Way. All right. Thank you. I try to drop as many gems as I can. Thank you very much. Okay. Sierra, I don't know if you were just talking to me. I apologize, but let me know. It said, Brian, so I just tuned in. What's the information on 6500? Brian, you're gonna have to scroll it back. Okay, because I can't go back over it now. That's a little too much to go back over. They don't dealt with me through all these trials, so you're gonna have to scroll back and watch it. but I will marketprosource.com if you're still watching. Okay, look through the messages I think that I left, and you'll see the link. It says, do you have a list of those 50 credit bureaus? Yes, ma'am, I do. If you're interested in those bureaus that you know nothing about, you actually can look out. The video is already posted on my page. It is called, I think it's called the 49 bureaus you didn't know about. I can't do it right now because it's not going to let me bring it up here, but some kind of way, Miss Jenna, if you inbox me, I'll send you a link to it. And if anybody else wants to see it, I have a link to it. And if you watch the video, it'll tell you about these bureaus, but it'll also tell you where you can get the book so that you can have all the links so that you can request your report from all of them. And you'd be surprised the stuff that they keep on you, okay? They even have a bureau for people who rent video games, okay? So if you are an avid video game renter and you do it for your children, they actually have data analytics that have been keeping track of your rental purchases, okay? And if you don't return or pay these things back on time, guess what? They report you too. It doesn't go to the regular credit bureau, but it does go to one that handles rental purchases. Isn't that crazy? But it's very true, okay? All right, Latoya says, not credit related, but do you have any info if your motorcycle was stolen and your insurance company denied your claim? So that is definitely gonna be something that we probably have to talk about offline to see if I can direct you in the right location. But if your insurance company denied your claim, the only thing that you can do is, if you choose, you could hire a lawyer to fight your insurance company if you feel that you have a claim. But other than going through the insurance company, that's really going to be your only way because they are the ones that cut the check. So unless it's something we have to talk about offline, I would tell you, if you think you still got a case, get an attorney. All right. I don't know. I'm talking about the credit cards. Okay, Helena, I don't know what you talk about. It's okay. Dwight, I mean, the government rent extended. No, there's not been any, no benefits or nothing from the government right now. The government doesn't even know who's in charge at this moment. So no, they have not done anything. There's been no updates with anything. They're not even talking about so you're talking about the moratorium. Okay, I'm looking through your messages. So for the moratorium still is the December 31st, and that is the moratorium is through CDC, not that's still the federal government, but it's the CDC is still doing that. It has not been extended as of yet. If a record was expunged, can they put no if you ever was arrested or convicted without being penalized? Ooh, that is a very good question, right? So first, let me say, I do not want to give or portray this to be legal advice. I'm not an attorney. I have to make sure I say that. But it really depends on how the question is worded. Okay, so if you have a screenshot of how that question is worded, then I'll probably be able to help you more. If you expunge something, that means that you are completely free from it, so you would not have to report that. If something was sealed, depending on how the question is worded, you may not have to report it either. It really depends. Every question doesn't read the same. They do that on purpose. So we have to see how that question is worded before I give you that answer, okay? Can I have a link for the bureaus too? Yes, Alexis, that link is in my video. So please send me just a little message in my inbox, and I will send you the link to the video, okay? And Tyron, what's the site for the 6500? Scroll back up. It's marketprosource.com. You can go and it's linked between several different cards. So in order to get to 65, you're gonna have to use a few different cards to get there, but it's marketprosource.com, okay? And hey, Tyron, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Tasha, thank you so much for all this info. So many sites and people are charging for the same information. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, the game is definitely to be sold, not to be told, okay? So this type of stuff, I feel like, this isn't something I mind giving out, but if it's something I think is valuable, if I can find a way to monetize it, that is the first step in entrepreneurship. If you ain't making money for what you're doing, then you got to go work for somebody. And so this is free, but if we do some other stuff, consulting or whatever, then there is a fee, but I'm affordable and I'm definitely worth it. Okay. Let's see. Replying to Tony Bird, you need a lawyer trying to appeal the ruler. Boom. See, thank you, Alexis Adderley. I know that. I like that. All right, let's see. Dwight says, can you help me to make a decision for which card is the best for me to use for Christmas shopping? Actually, it really just depends on how much money you want to be able to spend. You do not have to use the whole $6,500. To be quite honest with you, all of it's high. A lot of it is overpriced, so there's really not going to make a difference. Your credit is, I've seen your credit, so you don't have to do the $500 cards. You don't even have to do these $6,500 cards anyway. You actually probably can get a credit card, sir. But everybody is different. So I would tell you, since your credit is pretty good, you could probably steer away from these. These are for people who have less than perfect credit. Okay. All right, Jenna, I was told $197 for the letters to the credit bureau's list. Oh, now that's a shame. Now that's a mess. But you know what? Some people are gonna put a price tag on stuff, but no, I mean, it's a whole, they're out there. It's a list. You just have to know where to look, and that's the thing. Some people don't know where to look. But yeah, I'll give you the book, and this is updated annually. So annually, I go and get all my reports, and I would tell you guys to do the same. Okay. All right, Yolanda Jeremy, you're absolutely amazing. Thank you for the info. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Tori, I do. I help people repair their credit because, well, if you got bad credit, you're not gonna be able to do anything. Okay, not just one thing, but anything. So I encourage credit repair. I encourage business credit, and I encourage entrepreneurship. So if you're into any of those things, you have come to the right place. Okay. And look at Sean. I know that's right. I appreciate y'all answering these questions for me. Okay, so I ain't gonna keep y'all. Y'all know I try to go not past 8 o'clock or anything. But marketprosource.com. Go and apply. Please spend responsibly, but shop and get your kids the stuff they need. This is a rough year for everybody. This is just the right time to apply, so that you can shop and get these things in before Christmas. Okay. Remember, the plan is to pay them off with our tax return. I know that's the plan, but we need to stick with that plan, people, okay? And if you know somebody that knows somebody that's walking around with a record, a misdemeanor or felony or something, a court, it was adjudication withheld and they weren't charged and they're still walking around with it on their record, tell them to spend less than $100 and go and clean up their life, okay? Because this is what we're trying to do. We're cleaning up our life for the cheap, all right? For the cheap. All right. Let me see. I got one thing. Is it true that IU will be extended from 13 to 26 weeks? IU has already been extended to 26 weeks. Have already reached. Actually, Florida went 39 weeks. So there's not going to be any more unemployment. Don't even think about it. Don't dream about it. It's not coming this year at all. It is over. The only people that can get unemployment are the people who ran out of money and they're eligible to reapply. Okay. And if you do run out of money, and I'm going to tell you what to do, because a lot of people ask, if you run out of money on unemployment or you see that you're getting close to running out of money, all you need to do is reapply, do the same thing you did when you applied the first time. If you're denied, that means there's no more funds for you. If you are approved, you will continue to get unemployment. Got it? All right. And I think that's it. So I know y'all got questions for me. I know y'all probably gonna inbox me, email me, or whatever, however you contact me, because I talk to y'all in so many different ways: text message, phone, email, whole nine. Just hit me up. I hope I've been useful and helpful to you guys. Have a blessed week. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next Monday. And Andrea Barber, you didn't mix this. Just scroll up, homegirl. Look through the messages I put. Marketprosource.com and what was the other one? Was it another site? Marketprosource.com. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to send you guys the video so you can get those 50 credit bureaus that you didn't even know existed. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Bye.